Welcome back. Today we're going to work on my S2000 AP1. I have AP2 headlights. We're going to do like a combat eye air intake duct. So we're going to do first, we're going to follow the line on the headlight to get a straight line. And we're going to add some lines with any tape just to get a crisp line. We're going to use like a yellow tape. And we're gonna follow the line and do the shape that we're trying to do. And then I'm gonna take out the headlights, but I'm gonna show you the passenger side. I already did the tape on the passenger side. So this is the passenger side. Okay, these are the tools and parts you're gonna use. You're gonna use tape to get a nice crisp line. You're gonna use marker to know where you're gonna cut at, ruler, ratchet, size 10mm to take the headlights off. You're going to use a Dremel with a cutting blade, a grinder, and some protection glasses. And these are the fog lights we're going to use. These are like cheap on eBay, like 20 bucks or something like that. They're pretty bright. They're really small. See, they're about that big. And this is the headlight right here. Okay, we're looking at the headlight. Once you're done using the tape where you want to cut at, you're going to use the cutting blade on the Dremel. Slowly work your way up, downwards. You don't want to use the big grinder to do this type of work. Once you're finished with that, you're going to use this side to make sure that the other side is the same. So basically you're going to put the tape on the other side and use this as reference to make sure they're going to both come out the same. So when you cut it, you're going to take it off, go to the other headlights, put it on this side, and make sure that the tape lines are the same, and that'll help you get a better cut. Okay, once you cut off the plastic on the headlights, you're gonna use this part to match up the other markings you have with the tape to make sure you cut it. So you're gonna basically flip it on the other headlights to make sure the tape are the same shape. So this is the other side. You're gonna flip it like this to make sure that you have the same. They're kind of out the same right there, so I'm happy with that. And we're gonna use these fog lights. Once we hollowed out the headlights, then we're gonna add these on inside of it. So now you're gonna use your marker, paint marker. You're gonna flip your headlights around, cut off all this, and I'm gonna show you once I'm done. You're gonna use the small Dremel with the blade for the little hard to reach areas, and you're gonna use the grinder for the bigger areas. Okay, right now, so I'm in the process of cutting the back shields of the headlights, the plastics. So I start off with this piece right here, and I'm just gonna continue on wherever is white. You want to cut them off like in sections. So you want to start off with using the little Dremel to get the little hard to reach areas, and then move up to the grinder. I'm going to show you once it's done how it looks like. Okay, so we started cutting the sections and pieces. You're gonna have to cut this little bolt that goes here. cut one side, the other side, this side too, and one here. Now this part is loose. Now this part, you can take off. We're basically gutting out the headlights, and that's what it looks like right now. And we're gonna cut the rest in a little bit. So let me show you the front. So the front looks like that, and we're gutting it out, and I'm gonna show you once it's done. Okay, once you're at this part right here, you're gonna need a screwdriver. It's gonna be a little tricky. It's as at an angle the screw, so you're gonna have to kind of like move around the plastic to get it loose first, and then slowly turn it until you get this one out to get the shroud around the headlight. Also on this side too, you're gonna have to kind of like jiggle the plastic and slowly turn it to get it breaking loose. And after that, we're gonna sand down the rest of the headlight plastic. So that's what it looks like right now. That's all the junk we took out. And we're gonna paint them black. So remember, don't cut the tabs off, or else you won't be able to hook up your headlight. Alright, so I'm going to take off these two screws, this one and that one, and take the inside plastic off, and we're going to start sanding the rest of the headlight. Okay, so I'm finished cutting off the plastics behind the headlights. I'm going to show you how they are. I'm going to flip them around. This is one, and this is the other one, the one I just did right now. So I'm just gonna sand down the rest of them, smooth them out, and they're gonna be ready for paint. I left the tape line still on because there's gonna be like a guide line, so when I'm sanding, I don't go over it. Same thing with this side. And that's what it's gonna look like. I'm gonna paint them black. Then I'm gonna add the fog light inside of it. I'm gonna show you once I'm painting it black. I'll show you when I'm done. So I finished sanding the headlights. I used a sander like this, like a little belt sander, to smooth the sides. Also I use a little grinding disc just to smooth it out. And for the front, you want to use like a little file to get a crisp lines. Also a small little file just for the edges. And I'm gonna start getting ready for paint. Okay, I'm ready to mount the fog light inside the headlight housing. I drilled a hole right here. Okay, this is what it looks like when you put the fog light inside the headlight. You're gonna actually need 4 spacers. That's what I end up using on this side. And no spacers here. So long bolt, short bolt, and you're gonna need a couple nuts like these on the bottom. So this is what it looks like. So now I just need to take the tape off and paint the whole headlight. That's what it looks like. Those fog lights, I got them from eBay. This is what the box looks like. Okay, I'm gonna try on the headlight to see how bright it is with the fog light inside of it. I'm gonna use a battery, positive and negative. We'll put the positive on. This is what it looks like. It's pretty bright. Now we're gonna unplug it. Okay, so I finished sanding down the headlights and mounting the fog lights inside of the headlights. This is one of them. And this is the other one. I'm gonna paint everything black. I'm gonna show you the behind the headlight. So I use one small spacer and two spacers on this side on both of the headlights. And now I'm going to show you how it looks on the dark. Okay, I'm going to turn off the lights so you'll see how it looks in the dark. I have these two batteries, one on one side and the other one on the other side. I'm going to sit the phone down and then I'm going to turn off the lights. That's with the light turned off. That's how bright they are. Okay, these are the headlights already painted black. I use a flat black. I use this type of paint, and this is how they turned out. This is 3 coats of the flat black. Let me show you the other side. Turn them around. I painted even the spacers black. And I'll show you on the car. Alright, this is the finishing product on the headlights. Okay, go ahead, turn it on.